It's always a party at Patchworks. Let's get this party started. Woot, woot. Hi, everyone. This is Julie from Patchworks, and I am so excited that you're joining us for another Must Sew TV tonight here at Patchworks. While everyone's hopping in, make sure you like, comment to let me know that you're here, and if you'd be so kind as to share, especially if someone can share it with our Patchworks party, that would be fabulous. So nice to see everyone tuning in. Oh, Chris, I think you're on vacation somewhere, so thanks for tuning in from far away. And nice to see everyone as you're hopping on. So I have Frank here in the studio with me today, so we'll be able to hunt down and grab things from all over the store, and maybe we'll even be able to have him hold something up along the way. So I'll do my best to keep my eyes on the comments. So just feel free to comment and let me know if there's things that you want to inquire about. We have some new fabrics, and we also are going to be talking about, now this is exciting, I promised you we would talk about our 2024 block of the month. What? So this is a little bit of a preview that you're going to see today, but I'm super excited for it, so we'll be able to talk about that a little bit later. All right. Let us take this guy away here, and of course, you want to make sure you mark your calendars to join us every single Thursday. So let's kick it off talking about our, are you ready for it? Bundle of the week. Whoa, bundle of the week. I still need my sound effect. So wouldn't that be a fun sound effect? I'm going to get you this link right here. So this is the current one. And Frank, let's look overhead. So this one is super fun. I just was looking at different fabrics, and I love this print. I just love it. And it is these really cute teacups, and it has the cherries, strawberries, and so, you know, I love my tea, of course, right? Or not my tea. I love my coffee. Well, I like tea. I like hot beverages. I also like cold beverages. But this is really cool, and you can make some really pretty stuff with it. And I thought, so I went and I was curating the collection, and these are some obvious choices, right? Because this is part of the collection. Here, and the little tea tags, and this guy here. But then, you know, I love my words, right? So we have this guy here. We have some really nice words. And then we have this print. I thought this was really cool. And then the colors were just right on. So there's a little bit of this Little Red Riding Hood left. And, you know, you have the big bad wolf saying, "The better to see you with, ha 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 ha." So, you know, if you're chopping things up small, you're really going to see small little bits, and it's not necessarily going to be any sort of issue there, especially if you're going to be making some fun mug mats or other fun things. So this collection here is our bundle of the week. And if this is your first time joining us, our bundle of the week is a combination of 12 fat quarters that are normally $39, but our bundle of the week is $24.99. It is on the front page of our website and is accompanied in that section with all the previous leftover bundles that are remaining from previous weeks. Always great things to scoop up. All right. Oh, and someone wants to know, what are the words? Let's see if I can read this here. So it looks like there are some quotes, and we have a Claude Monet. So it's really nice cursive, and let's see. A time like to have a friend takes time. Anyhow, this is just really positive words. I'm certain of it. Nobody sees a flower really. It sees you. Ooh, oh, that's deep. Okay, so not specific words, and then this is the alphabet. Perfect. All right. I probably should have rehearsed that, right, Kathy? So that I had better, so I had translated all of my words for you. So I'll show you this a little bit later in the show, just to remind you about our bundle of the week, but I did include the link for you right up top. Before we move on to the next things that I'm going to show you, I just want to do a quick recap because I never posted on the front page of our website the links to our new stuff that I showed you last week. What? You know, Frank can't just leave me to my own devices because you never know what's going to happen, right? So he's back making sure that everything's in order. And we have a quilt behind me that is our new quilt of the month. So we had been lagging a little bit behind with showing you a new quilt of the month, and this is a 12-pack quilt. So for those of you that joined us last week, you will recognize it. It's a beautiful 74 square quilt, and the unique thing that we did this month is that we had it be super scrappy. So rather than having it be just a fat quarter bundle and then a background, we chose scrappy backgrounds. Isn't that fun? Super, super, super fun. So I'll share with you the link for that collection, but I just want to share that I have 12-pack bundles, one for the background, one for the color. For those of you that want it all together, we have included here all of the 12 fat quarters, a picture of the quilt. The pattern is complimentary just for coming in or with any order, but we have it in the bag as well. And then there's a little bit of background here in order to complete the sashing, because there's 4 giant blocks here. And then we also include the binding in the kit. So the kit for the whole quilt there is $99.99, such a great value. And the thing that is also fun about this project is that you could do just a quarter of it and have it be a table topper or a crib quilt. Or if you need a king size quilt, you could make 3 across and 3 down to have it be super ample. Love, love, love it. It's 2.5-inch strips, so it is scrap friendly or jelly roll friendly. And the quilt that I was inspired with was originally shown by Lisa Alexander, who is the marketing manager or director of marketing over at Moda, and she had done one with Ruby Star. And she loves like a soft, modern sorbet palette. And to me, that's kind of her signature palette. I don't know if she'd call that her signature palette, but I've just seen a lot of beautiful quilts that she's done over the years with that. And she did a combination of those prints in combination with some really cool low volume background prints. She used far more than 24 fabrics with this particular quilt. So if you have a whole bunch of scraps at home, feel free to just take a 2.5-inch strip from each of the little pack or each of the fabrics that you have remaining to make this. And it uses half strips, so really only 2.5 by 22. Cut them from your fat stacks that you buy here, or go ahead and just use what you got. Let me include that for you. And as I said, I now have that collection. I call it Chains 12-pack quilt of the month, and I have the whole collection there so that you'd be able to shop either the full kit or the individual fat stacks. Super simple, super fun, and love, love, love the quilting that Angie put on there. And someone had commented, this is an edge-to-edge quilt, but the way the patterning comes, it really looks like in this negative space here that it's custom quilting. And so that is super exciting with that edge-to-edge design, that you can achieve the effect of some custom quilting from edge-to-edge quilting. All right. And hello to everyone still popping on. This is so great to see all of you tuning in. Next up, we have a few new fabrics that we have to share. So we have some fun new cat prints that just came in this afternoon. I know we have our cat fans out there. What? All right, let me grab them. Where did I put them? Oh, Frank's. Frank has to bring them to us. I just wanted him to come out with us tonight. It's my evil plan. So Frank's going to come on over. He's pretending that he's going to throw it over at the set at me, but he's really not. He's coming to say hello to all of you. Did you wave? All right, so we have two new cat prints today, and these are from Wyndham Fabrics. So these are some cute little cats, and let's go overhead on this, Frank. So aren't these super cute? Super cute. So it's this sky blue background. There's little flowers in there, and then all sorts of cute cats. And you can see the scale, that they're really nice, small size, so you could use them for fun little cosmetic bags. Of course, you can always include them in quilts, but fun little things. And then this one here, and it's called Cats in the Garden. Both of these are from the Cats in the Garden collection. And these are teacups and cats. Super fun. So you can never have too many cats. I know that, you know that, so I see the cat fabric, I get it for you because, well, I'm here for you. All right, so both of these, I don't think these are quite on our website yet. These each go for $12.48 a yard. They'll be Cats in the Garden, and they will be on a cat's bubble on the front page of our website. You can also comment if you had needed me to set any aside for you along the way. All right. So next up, I wanted to share with you a little fun project. So this is a revisit of something we did many, many moons ago. All right, so it's an easy peasy table runner with 3 half yards. When we introduced it back in the day, it was Susie's super simple table runner. One of our beloved previous staff members, Susie, always took favorite fabrics and just whipped them up so that she could admire her favorite fabrics. And Linda, I think, had commented a few weeks ago about this project, wondering if we still had project sheets available. And I thought, you know, that is just such a great project to reintroduce. So Heidi whipped one up today, and she took 3 fabrics, split them. So you just take a focus fabric here, really pretty focus fabric. Isn't this a gorgeous holiday print here? And then put 2 fabrics on the side and a fabric on the back. So and then your fabric that's your outer border becomes your binding. So in the original project sheet, it goes all the way to the end of the fabric. But our 2023 version will go just a titch shorter in case if you did want to bring it for quilting, that you need to have it shorter so that it can hook onto the machine. All right. For what we did here, it just was some very simple channel stitching for just whipping something up in an afternoon, because you're going to make 85 of these, right? And one thing that we thought as we're putting together different bundles, because these 3-yard quilts are all the rage, we thought, you know, with a 3-yard quilt bundle, you can make 2 of these. So we made some additional fabric combinations for you that I'm just going to show you to help inspire you for different things that you can do. So let's take a peek at those. And you would be able to pick up this pattern when you stop in, and depending on when you stop in, you either will get the original copy or the updated 2023 copy. So each of these 3-yard ensembles are $39. So let's think about this for a second. 3 1-yard cuts is 3 yards of fabric. 12 fat quarters is 3 yards of fabric. A layer cake, about 3 yards of fabric. A jelly roll, about 3 yards of fabric. So all sorts of fun things that you could do with different pieces that are all about the same fabric equivalent. So Frank, let's take a peek overhead. I think I just made a giant mess underneath our thing here, but we'll see how it goes. All right, so first up, let me make this comment go away here. And I don't know that this is going to show so well with the plastic. Okay, so this is the combination that we did here, and we're calling it neutral metallic. Ooh, and we have a full fabric line in stock that has over a dozen fabrics if you like this neutral with the silver metallic in there. Super pretty. For a little bit more traditional, we put together a metallic Christmas. And this one, we have several metallic Christmases that we put together. So this is a gorgeous large scale poinsettia with gold metallic on a cream background with a very traditional, elegant gold scroll on a pine green background. And then we have this gorgeous double printed holly berry that has the green, the metallic, and the red. Everything I'm showing you, $39 for the pack. And we put all these little 3-yard bundles by the register to just make it super easy for you. Here we have some of the other ones we put together. We have a Hello Holidays that is a bright and cheery combination. Not holiday. We have a floral, very springy. This would be great this would be great in a kitchen all year round. Bring in some, springtime cheer when it's dreary outside. So you have the blues with the bright green. This is Robin Pickens, but I paired it with a crisp white. Frank, I'm going to have you grab some of these away from me here so that they don't tip over. There you go. Thank you. All right. Then we have more metallic Christmas. We call this one Red Metallic Christmas, which has this scroll. This is a gold metallic scroll on ivory. It looks pearlescent here, but it is gold metallic. And then we have that beautiful poinsettia with a green background and then red background. And it's a little bit of mottled with some great gold metallic leaves. Super great. One more holiday and then another springtime one. So this one here, this is some green with metallic scrolling on it. We have some beautiful poinsettia, and there's this very intricate kind of back print here that's in the shadow, so that's super cool. And then we have some red berries. And lastly, I have for you, and we just keep making these bundles up for you. We have some white on white here that has some nice floral. Ooh, this is a shine here on this. This is a pretty pink. Robin Pickens from Wild Blossoms, and then a more hot pink here. So those are the 3-yard bundles that we have together to show for you. And Frank is going to scoop these up so that I don't dump them all over the place. So I see a few of you that I saw last night. I had the privilege of being at the West Suburban Quilt Guild last night. We had so much fun. We talked about introduction to paper piecing, and then we talked about some of the fun projects that we had going on in the store. And I gave them a preview of some advent calendar panels that I was going to show you tonight. And so I had to revamp what I'm going to show you because I was so excited that everybody scooped up a lot of stuff. So let's take a peek at some additional things because they're just so popular. So you're going to want to make sure you grab them before they're gone. So Heidi made for us this really cool, she made this actually for herself and she shared it with us. And so this is a panel, let's see, this way. This is a panel that we put together, and I'll show you how that works. And then just back it, and then if you wanted to put either a rod pocket on it or some corners on it. So this panel right here, I only have a couple of them left. It's a 24-inch repeat panel. Okay. You might have seen these before. So you see how long it is? The reason why it's long is that you fold up. Frank, let's look overhead at this. Okay, so we're going to, there's actually little markings here. We're going to fold it. And we bring it all the way up, okay? And then we press it and pin it. And what we do is we prepare this on all the rows, okay? Now I'm just loosely doing this with a finger grab here, nothing mathematical or, okay? So we press this and then we put a backing behind it with a batting and a backing. And then what we do is we just sew down the lines. And then you'd want to sew across. And then if you wanted to do a little bit of quilting up here, you can, but you don't have to do anything crazy. And then you just trim it out and bind it. How fun. On the edge of this, there are some little things that you can turn into tags. So that's how this one finishes up. Super easy, super quick. We have a couple of those. I'm going to quick get the link for you for these. I created a little collection called Quick Advent Calendar Panels. I only have 2 of these left. You do need to pick up some extra fabric to finish this. And this is bargain priced. It's actually a 50% off one, so it's only $4.50. How awesome is that? Next, I have one that's a little bit more complex, where you assemble, it's not a fold and sew, it's a, you do a box pleat on the rows. Okay. So this is super cute. It's called Yappy Christmas. And it's this size here. And then this bottom rows you cut out and you just do a little fold and pleat and fold and pleat and fold and pleat and then sew around the bottom of it to be able to tuck that in. So not quite as simple, but still relatively simple. This one also is value priced at $4.50. Only a couple of these left. And then I have a much larger, I'm not going to take this one out, but it's a fold and tuck. Okay, I'm going to quick share my screen with you so that you can see. Let's see, I think it's this one here, share. Okay, so you can see here how the panel is much larger. This regularly is priced at $40, but you are able to get one of these extra ones left for just $25.99, and it includes the countdown calendar as well as 3 plushies, and you can make these really cool banners as well. So the whole panel on this measures 57.5 by 70.75 before you cut it down to make all of the different elements. So that's really cool for making that. And then lastly, I have an advent calendar that's already finished. Sadly, I have no more panels to sell you, but I can sell you the finished sample. So we are offering the finished version here that Heidi had put together. And so this has a fun Santa on it. It's all made up for you. A little bit of fun quilting, a nice red back. And then we have these little corners on it, so you could just put a dowel in it to hang it. And this would be available to one lucky person for $45. So let me know if you had wanted me to set this aside for you or ship it out for you. I can invoice you. It's not on our website, and we'll also be offering it in store to the first taker. All right, so that was our fun little advent calendar section. You can absolutely make sure that you get one done by December 1st. Lots of time. It's only November 9th. Only November 9th. Lots of time. Lots of time, I tell you. What's up next, Frank? Frank wants me to show you a sneak peek of some fabric that just came in today called Allure. And it has some really pretty peacocks on it. So let me show you a sneak peek of the Allure fabric. Let me know if you think that this is pretty. We've had a little bit of success with some gorgeous painterly style, watercolor painterly style fabrics that have come in the past few months. So we've just been trying to figure out if this is a look that you like. It seems like it is. So let me share this with you. Look at this panel. Isn't this pretty? Ooh, Frank's gonna come join us. All right, so, nope, down lower. You're too tall. Da-da-da, very good. So, isn't this gorgeous? This is from Northcott Fabrics. Let me know what you think about this. So, this we have a quilt that we'll be showing you. There's just a sneak peek of it. We'll be showing that to you shortly. I mean, shortly in a couple weeks. And we'll have quilt kits available for that as well. The Allure Peacock panel measures 24 by 44, and that is $9.99. The cool thing about this collection as well, though, is that there is a matching canvas tote bag panel. I haven't seen something like this for a while. So look at this. You could also turn it into a pillow panel if you had preferred a pillow. A little farther down, Frank. He's so tall. All right, so you can see here that we have this and this that you could flip up, but it would also make a really, really great pillow. It has some strapping here, and then this little square here, it says this bag belongs to. You'd be able to turn it in and make it a little pocket. So the instructions are up here, and the instructions do not call for an inner lining. I think I might provide a little bit more structure and put in some lining in that. And that panel is on canvas, but it's still only $9.99. So that is a really great price on there. And that would go together super quick and would be really fun for making some fun presents. Don't you think, Frank?
Sure.
Sure. Frank wants a peacock tote bag for Christmas. I just know it. So thanks, Janet, for letting me know that you love these colors. I think they're really pretty. There are more fabrics in this line, and we are just going to take a peek at them overhead. So we have a coordinating print that has the plumage of the feathers in a smaller scale, in a larger scale, and then we have some digitally printed watercolors. These are just so pretty. So these are all digitally printed fabrics. They look like they could be paintings. And then we have these stripes on here as well. So each of these are, what is the price per yard on these? Is it $13.48 on each of these fabrics. So we have these in store. They'll be on the floor tomorrow, and they will be online tomorrow as well. So really gorgeous. We have fat quarter and half yard stacks assembled for these as well. Everybody thinks I should make you the tote bag, Frank.
I want it.
He wants it. It goes with his shirt that he's wearing right now, with that beautiful bright blue shirt. Handsome bright blue shirt. It's not a beautiful shirt, it's a handsome blue. So that is the Allure collection. Be looking for more things on that in the coming weeks. All right, so I think we are going to start talking about something super exciting. I mean, it's all been super exciting so far, but I think it is time to talk about, did I make a thing about it? I did not. Let's start talking about Chatsworth, which is our 2024 block of the month that we are announcing tonight. Woot woot. So who likes blocks of the month? I do. I do. So we have the book in stock. I was hoping to have the foundation papers in stock by today, but they're on the truck somewhere in the world. Ay, ay. So Doug has done it again. So our buddy Doug Leko from Antler Quilt Design has made this really cool book. It is spiral bound, and there are different blocks. So it is going to be constructed as a block of the month with some bonus projects, okay? Super exciting. If you've been watching him on social media, you've been seeing this pattern for a few months that he's been talking about, and I'm so excited that we finally have our pattern books in hand. So the pattern is $19.99, and it also has an accompanying foundation paper pack for making the braided geese block, braided flying geese block. And so we will have those in stock probably tomorrow, just not today. And what I wanted to share with you is the program that we are so excited about sharing with you. So as we get the fabrics in, we are going to be able to show you in real life. But until then, let me share the page with you for what we are going to be offering. All right, so let me get you our link here, and I'll put this in the comments. All right, so, oh, that is the pattern. I want to share with you the block of the month. So it says it's in stock. It's actually not in stock until January, okay? But we have some great incentives and things that we want to be talking about for why you want to sign up for it sooner than later. Okay, so let me share with you the different pictures. So this is the cover of the book. This is the picture of the braided flying geese foundation paper. 50 different sheets come in that pack. You need 48 for the quilt. And there are bonus projects that are associated with the program that are in the book. This is his mini simple folded corners ruler, and I'm going to tell you how you can get one of those. The quilt will finish should have that off the top of my head. The quilt will finish 77 by 88, I believe. So, and so he calls it a throw, which is really funny because, well, I guess, you know, for his, 74 by 88. And this is what it looks like in option number 1, which is called the Woodland and Wildflowers fabric. And that is from Fancy That Design House. It is going to be released in December, and we are getting a lot of it. So it is the cover quilt on here. We're going to be using those fabrics, and then the background is gorgeous grunge. He also showed it in Bluish by Zen Chic, which is shipping later this month. And so this gorgeous blue, going from the light powder blue to the Delft to the navy, has that gray in it. It has a really great low volume background that we pair it with, and that is going to be one of the options that we share. I don't have a picture of a quilt. You might have seen a picture floating around on social media, but I didn't want to steal another Quilt Shop's picture of what they've put together. But we will be offering Dandy Annie, which is a Robin Pickens collection, or Dandy Duo. It is a follow-up to the Dandy Annie line, which was released many moons ago. Super, super pretty. Ooh, this is French General, a tighter grouping of Chateau de Chantilly, using the caramel as an accent and the cream linen as a background. And then for those of you who like super, super contemporary things, a Ruby Star combination that is a scrappy background, and then a combination of what we're going to call the Lisa Alexander palette. So the really soft yellows, I think it's a little bit more vibrant in this photo. The peaches, the rusts, the orange, the pink, all of that great combination there. And that will be a really fun combination as well. So what are we doing with that? Well, we are offering a program that we're going to be running as a block of the month, where we're going to be running it as a program in the store. So it is, let me hop back where we see me. And we are going to be running it where we are going to be sharing with you a block a month. And Moda is also doing a quilt along where they are going to be sharing information with you on the 4th Thursday of the month. We're going to be doing things the week before, and we'll be sharing with you things. I'll be doing a special video presentation for people who are participating that is going to be separate from our regular Must Sew TV. So more Julie, woot, woot, woot. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be delivering the whole project as a kit, okay? So you won't have to wait every single month for a different little baggie of fabric. You'll get the whole kit up front. Those will be delivering in January. You'll be getting your fabric that's going to make the quilt top, which is 74 by 88. You'll be getting the pattern book, the foundations, special swag, and then we will be having a kickoff meetup meeting, woot woot, in January. And we'll also be having quarterly show and tell for that. So there's an in-person component to it in addition to our video presentations that will be for this. It is going to be so epic, and I'm so excited to be able to present some extra fun things this year. So is $249.99 for the whole program, that you're going to get a ton of fabric, all sorts of great stuff. And as an extra bonus for the first 50 people who sign up, you will also be getting the Doug Leko's mini simple folded corner ruler, which he uses in a lot of his patterns. So that is going to be super awesome. I see in-person, what? So it's not in-person every month, but we will have some in-person fun opportunities. And it's going to be a little bit different from if you've done in-person things with us before, but we will have an in-person component, which is going to be so, so, so exciting to be able to reintroduce some of that into our offerings. Yay! So you're going to want to make sure, because we don't have unlimited capacity for this, to sign up sooner than later. Now, we don't have all the fabrics in store right now, but I wanted to make sure that you knew we were getting them. So one of the things that I am offering you, if we go back, is that there is an option to say, I will pick fabric later, okay? You can't wait until the end of January in order to pick the fabric, but there is an option to say, I will pick fabric later. Or if you know, hey, I want to do woodland and wildflowers, I want to do bluish, I want to do dandy duo, I want to do Chateau de Chantilly, or I want to do the Ruby Star Society. You can choose any single one of those, all right? Our kits will ship or be available for pickup, depending on how you choose, on January 20th. This project does require 5.5 yards of backing to complete the quilt. And if you wanted to make all of the bonus projects, you would need some additional fabric as well. Of course, in all of the kits that we do, there is ample fabric to do some extra stuff. But if you want to make the quilt bigger, or you want to do all the bonus projects, you will need some more fabric. So, is that exciting? So Joelle wants to know, can I just buy the pattern? Absolutely, Joelle. So in this, let me hop back to this page here. So you can just buy the pattern right here, and we will also just have the foundation papers available as well, and those are under $20. I don't know exactly what price they are, but those would be available as well. So if you have all the fabric in the world and you just want to buy those, you can. I need to figure out how to incorporate all of the other fun goodies if you want to participate with all of our fun program issues, what you would do. So you are guaranteed participation in in-person, swag bags, all that stuff with the whole program. But absolutely, you can totally just buy the pattern by itself. And if you wanted to buy the pattern and then think about it and sign up later, I'm sure we could also arrange for that. But just keep in mind, it is the first 50 that get the great add-on ruler with your package. Frank wanted to let me know that the foundation pack is $13.99, and that will be listed on our website as soon as it is in stock, and it should be in stock hopefully tomorrow, and it will be back in that collection called Chatsworth Block of the Month. Any other questions on that right now? So I'll be in the store tomorrow and Saturday because I'm sure a lot of you have a lot of questions and you're super excited and you're like, oh, I wasn't expecting this. This is super exciting. So I promise you it's going to be lots of fun. So you're going to want to participate in this no matter how you participate. All right. So those are the great things that I have to share with you today. Any questions on that? I'm sure you'll have a lot of questions later that you'll want to share with me. I am going to do a quick recap of the fun things that I shared with you, as well as show you the bundle of the week again. Oh, and then I have to tell you something else. Okay, so first up, we have the chains. This is that gorgeous quilt. This is our featured 12-pack pattern of the month that is included with any purchase that you make online, or you get free just for stopping into the store. You can make it with scraps, or you can make it with 2 fat quarter bundles. We used a feature fat quarter bundle and a background fat quarter bundle. You could also just use a controlled single background if you preferred a less scrappy look. We have a kit available that has everything that you need to make the quilt top. That is $99.99. That is on the front page of our website. We have that gorgeous new Allure fabric that will be appearing on our website right as I'm able to do that. And then we have our bundle of the week that we shared with you. And I'm going to just lay that back out for you to look at. New this year, as I'm laying this out, or not new this year, so here we go. This is our beautiful bundle of the week, only $24.99. And then I wanted to share with you that for the rest of November, what exciting things do we have going on for you? So I'm letting you in on a little secret. We are going to be having a super, super, super fun event next Saturday on the 18th. So, or a week from Saturday on the 18th. So it'd be Deer Hunters Widows Weekend Extravaganza. So Saturday, stay tuned. Super exciting. Mark your calendar. You're going to want to come to the store. We'll have the same opportunity available online first Sunday and Monday, but in store Saturday only. Oh, super exciting. And then on Thanksgiving weekend, we are closed Thanksgiving. We are going to have a fun Black Friday event. We are going to have a fun Small Business Saturday event. We'll be relaxing at home for Sofa Sunday. There'll be a Cyber Monday opportunity. And then we are going to be having Giving Tuesday with opportunities to support 2 of our very favorite sewing groups. One is Cases for Ryan, and the other is Book Ahead. So stay tuned for hearing more about ways we can help those 2 organizations. Lots of great things coming up in November. So let me know if you have any questions about any of the great things that we've shown tonight. I'm so excited that you were able to share some of your time with us this week. Until next time, happy quilting, and we'll see you soon.